That's what we're doing. We're doing a positive day. Whether people like it or not, it's going to be a positive day. Yes, it is. It's going to be a positive day. I'm going to keep saying it all day. No matter what, it's going to be a positive day. It's gloomy outside. It's going to rain today, but you know what? It's still going to be a positive day. And although I did not have a very good week, last weekend you guys wouldn't have saw it in the videos, but I was not feeling good at all, man. I was feeling it. The nerve damage in my shoulder, just really bad. Stayed with me most of the week. If you notice, we did not have a live Wednesday night on the Rideshare Garage, and that's okay because that's changing too. And that's why we're staying positive. Because from every net, you know, the yin and yang, right? You know, the yin, the yang. You know how that works? You got the big black swoop with a little white in it. That means there's a little good and all bad. And then you got the big white swoop with a little black in it. That means there's a little bit of bad and all good. That's balance, man. That's balance. Anyway, we're going to keep it positive. We're going to go grab a Coke. We're going to explore with Lyft today as well. I did try to work a little bit yesterday. Uber really got the best of me as far as my attitude because I had a $7.22 ride. Premier, going just down the street. I said, okay, I'll do it. Do you know I waited the 5-minute grace period, then the 10-minute wait charging rider for time. The app came up and said, hey, you can cancel the ride now and still collect the fee. And you know what? I never got the fee. Then I spent the next 45 minutes lost in Uber support trying to recover that damn fee. But you know what I did? Nothing, nada. The AI bot that they use for Uber support is completely worthless, but that's okay. You know why? Because that just shows me that in all that negativity, right? The positive is remember where you're at, remember who you're working for, and just, you know, keep, as Steven says, keep your head down, keep it moving. As Buddha says, get this money and bounce. And that's what we're going to do today. Now, there is one other little piece of news I need to get out of the way. I went live as soon as I found out Wednesday, you know, at like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Drive Whip is back in trouble with Uber. We don't know what the issue is. I don't know what the issue is. They're saying it's the same insurance document. I have no clue. But we're going to find out Monday morning if Drive Whip is still on Uber or not, because Uber says no. They extended it a week. Still not. I don't know what's going on there. I don't think anybody knows what's going on there. But doesn't mean we don't have Lyft. So we got to work with Lyft a little bit today, even if it means sucking it up. But you know what? We're going to stay positive with it. We're going to stay positive with it. I started looking at it yesterday, started trying to, the one good thing about Lyft, and I wish Uber did this, but Uber won't do this. And it's sad that they won't. You know, with Lyft, they give you that little, this is how much you're earning per hour. And whether drivers think they deserve $50 an hour, $100 an hour, whatever, listen, what you think you deserve and what you actually gonna get is two different things. So in order to stay positive, we're gonna look for Lyft Comfort. You know, we're gonna try to look for that, you know, $24, $25 an hour or better. That's what we're looking for. And I already know on Uber Black or on Lyft Black, it's generally, you know, $43, $44 an hour is what that comes in at. That's been that way since they took Lux away. So anyway, I'm rambling a lot here. I'm getting ready to run into Wawa, grab my first Coca-Cola of the day. You already know we're at $80 to start the day in the hole. And that's another thing, too, I'm hoping is going to turn out positive. If we lose Uber, is Drive Whip going to reduce the cost of the car? Because, I mean, they can't provide what we need. And I don't know. I don't honestly know if I can make it on Lyft alone. I don't know. So I see somebody at self-checkout. I see the young lady standing there. I said, you know what? I'm going to go to her because she needs to keep her job too. So let me go over there and do the self-checkout. She said, ooh, my chest hurts. I said, well, you know, they told me after my heart attack, when you feel that little bit of pain, get your hands all the way up, get a good stretch. All that blood flow down into your heart. She says, thank you. And she did the stretch. We did the stretch together right there. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, it ain't foolishness. I'm trying to be positive. Positive. Because people say I'm too negative. Let's go make some money. All right. We have Comfort on. Comfort Electric. Okay, Premier Hourly. I didn't say we're gonna do nothing stupid like Uber X or Uber X Priority, and we damn sure ain't do no Uber X Shared. But here's the other part to this, right? Now, there's no surge out here right now, nowhere, right? And it's 10 o'clock in the morning. But you know the other thing we're gonna do? You know the other thing we're gonna do, right? I am turning on Lyft. And I noticed yesterday, Lyft actually had, they turned on for us, right? They had all the purple yesterday, but I could see it on black only. So there you go. Lyft is now on. I am going to open up Lyft Comfort also. And see, oh, it's already on. See, Lyft Comfort. Okay. So the thing now is going to be to discover, since we're in discovery mode with Lyft Comfort as well, is discover where the areas are to work here now. I am going to attempt to start up north like I always do. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad because we do have a ton of overcast today. Y'all can see, man, it's going to rain, right? It's going to rain. Ain't nothing we can do about the rain. So, you know, with the rain coming down, when it used to rain surge. Now we don't get surge like that anymore. So it's going to be interesting to see how and where the rides come from. The other thing is, what are we looking for as far as money? Because as far as I'm concerned, we are in summer mode now, right? Ultra's going on this week down south, down in Miami. And, you know, one of the guys, Lazzy, says he's doing well down there. I don't know. I'm not going down there. I'm not being part of that, working all night long. I mean, it's probably where the money is, though. I ain't gonna lie. But you know what? If everybody's down there working that, y'all know my saying, bro. Crowd goes left, I go right. So the crowd's going south to the tennis matches. The crowd's going south to Ultra. I'm going to go right. I'm going to go up into PBI. I'm going to go up into Palm Beach, North Broward, Palm Beach. Hell, we might even get up into Port St. Lucie today. I don't know. All right, we got 2 rides in for a total of $24.71. It was kind of a decent little thing because I got a ride going from one area down to another and then immediately picked up a ride going from that area back up to where I came from. So it works out. $24.71. We got on Lyft. Haven't gotten anything on Lyft yet. I do have on Lyft Comfort. But I did pick up a $53 Premier reservation for $5.15 this afternoon. So, and that'll take us down into Fort Lauderdale. And even though I don't like being out of position right now, man, we're taking guaranteed money because we are being positive. All right, that's up. It's only 11:30. We got a long way to go. We got at least another 10 hours out here. Bam. All right, so I decided to get some lunch. I wasn't low on battery, but I was getting there. We were at like 26%. And seeing as how I was by a 33-cent charger, I decided to go ahead, grab some lunch from Wawa real quick. So that's another $8 in. So where's that put us at? 88 and 3. So that puts us at 91. Plus I'm charging now. We're at 51%. I just turned the apps back on because I don't mind. You know, once I get to 50% or better, I can go function. I can drive all the way to Miami, or I can drive all the way to, you know, Jupiter if I need to from where I'm at. I'm in Delray right now at the Delray charger. It's 33 cents a kilowatt hour, so it's not killing me. And yeah, we're going to go from here. I'm watching a little bit of YouTube, trying to stay positive. You know, maybe sometimes I got to change my YouTube viewing habits too, you know, because like, as an example, here, let me show you. Hold on. Let's scroll down my YouTube. So we've got Benny Johnson, right? De Niro with his breakdown. This guy's pretty good. We got Devori Darkins. I don't know. You know, I like him and he makes concise stuff, but you know what? At some point, these guys, they all start doing the same shit. Hey, there's Red. We got Red sitting there, right? Patrick Bet David, who I've met a couple of times now. Haven't met the Biz Doc yet. But his place isn't too far from me. This Tampon Tim, you know, again, it's Timcast IRL. Louis Hermosillo is a YouTuber that talks a lot about this camera, the Action 5 Pro, which I still have not done a review on. And he also talks a lot about the Osmo 3. So I don't know how many people want to get into the vlogging stuff, YouTube stuff, but I'm going to start doing that again on the Vinny Cuz channel with the trading, because I mean, this is where we're doing Rideshare now, right? So anyway, the point is, everything you see through your social media, through your YouTube video, all the stuff that constantly populates, that their algorithms push into your head, is what's going to pop up. You know what didn't pop up there? Anything about Uber. Because I've been getting my Vinny Cuz channel and page off of Rideshare. Now, if I switch over to Tesla Rideshare, which is what you're watching now, and I appreciate you hit the buttons below, that I have vlogging and Rideshare content on. So you can change your vibe on your social media just by looking at other stuff and stop looking at all the negative shit. You know, like I get rid of just that quick when they come with that negative stuff. I ain't got no time for it. Anyway, let's get back to viewing. Hopefully we'll get some rides while we're waiting here. I don't want to fully charge. I want to get a ride. The wheels need to keep moving if I'm gonna keep continuing. All right, we are 5 trips in now. 4 trips on Uber for $57.40. 1 trip for $6 on Lyft. I actually took a Lyft Comfort ride, but let me tell you, it said it was paying me $25 an hour. And I can't lie, $6 for 3 miles, right? All the mileage gurus out there, they love their $2 a mile. Well, there you go. Lyft Comfort paid $2 a mile. It is what it is. $10 cash tip on that last ride. Thank you, Mr. Harvey. And it was awesome to take Miss Lisa. She prefers to ride in Teslas. Yeah, imagine that. All right, so we got a proper charge in now. So we were at $80 to start the day, plus $11 for lunch and the Coke, plus another $11 to just charge up now, and the $7 earlier. We are at $109 in expenses, and we are only at, where are we at? 16 on Lyft, plus 68 on Uber, $84. So $109 versus $84. But we do have the $53 reservation coming up here at $5:15. It's $3:30 now. I want to see if I can get above that 109 mark before I pick up that reservation. It's slow, y'all, out here. I ain't gonna lie. It's slow today, but you know what? It was slow last week too. The thing is I got on Lyft. I even have on the, well, do I have it on? Well, let me turn it back on, right? I got on Lyft Comfort, man. I've gotten, I think it's 3 requests today on Lyft. Let's see. Yeah, 3 requests on Lyft. The last one that came through, I was on my way to the charger. And listen, it was just too far away to go get, so we didn't do it. Anyway, and I got on Comfort on Uber too, man. And I think I've only turned down 1 Uber ride today. So, yeah, there's that, dude. It's slow. What are you going to do? Let's get it. So it is 18:52 or 6:52 for my civilian buddies, personnel. Y'all know who I'm talking to. We are at $149.49 on Uber, and we are at $41.48 on Lyft. Puts us approximately $191, $192. We have not picked up any more expenses, so that number is still good. We're at $192. Now, here's the thing. I've done 4 trips on Lyft. I've turned down 2. So all day long I've been on and off Lyft Comfort, but steadily on Lyft Black. I've only gotten 6 requests. Now, those other 2 requests, they weren't for a lot of money. One was for like $12 going back the other way on a Black, and the other was a Comfort ride for like $8 or $9. I don't know about this Lyft thing, man. I mean, I'm going to have to work different areas, because obviously in the north area they don't use Lyft, they use Uber. Conversely, Uber, we are at 7 trips for them today at $149. It'll be interesting to see. Obviously we're going to break 200, and we know Saturday's goal is 3. Are we going to get to 300? Are we going to have some late night heroics It's only 7 o'clock. We still got another 4 or 5 hours out here available to us in drive time. So let's see what happens. That's where we're at. What are you going to do? Another thing I noticed is with Lyft, so the average comfort ride is coming in about $25 an hour. The average black ride is only coming in about $41 an hour. And right now I am averaging $33.15 per booked hour. I love that feature with Lyft. I always have. But if you don't have enough rides, if you're not bringing enough rides to the table, those numbers don't mean nothing, because I need more than 1 hour of work to make money. Just thought I'd put it out there. Let's see if we get this $38 Premier. I will go backwards. I've had 3 or 4 rides, trip radars come through on Uber, and they ain't giving them to me. Again, that one's not being given to me. I must be the high side of the trip radar, because I've tried to get 3 straight. Are they punishing me? I'm only a 1% cancellation. Still a 5.0 driver. But my acceptance rate is now down. Yeah, 53%. Send better offers. All right, so it is 11:34. I charged up again. The charges over there were 21 cents kilowatt hour, so it didn't matter. I was going to charge up anyway for tomorrow, but we added on to today. It was $11, I think $11.25, something like that. Anyway, we're finishing at $207.11 on Uber, $98.66 on Lyft, 8 trips on each app. The difference was Uber had that one reservation in there that wound up started at $53 for that Premier ride. 2 beautiful young ladies, no problem there, going to a 1960s throwback jet setter gala at St. Thomas Aquinas. But it added some time, so that 53 went to 65. Then they threw a tip on there, made it $80, $85, something like that. I don't know, I'll post it here. Anyway, it wound up being a really good ride. That's the difference between the 2 apps. Now, the one thing I've noticed, I ain't getting tipped out. Like on Lyft, I think I got 1 tip tonight. On Uber, I got 2 tips tonight. Granted, the one big tip, $17, but the tipping was not there tonight. That's huge. Tipping makes a difference. Are they holding back our tips? I don't know. I'm usually good for 100, 150 in tips. Not today. Jeez. Anyway, so we're there for the night. What does that bring us to? 305 and change, 306 and change, something like that. And I think we were at what, 109 plus another 11, so 130? No, 120. 120 in expenses, if my math is right. I don't know if it's right or not. Anyway, you'll see it there. You guys know that. We are going to see what we do tomorrow. I know this. If Drive Whip cars lose Uber, I'm sorry to say they're not going to make it on Lyft. If all you do is rideshare. I don't do food delivery apps. And to try to get on those food delivery apps, everybody knows that there's a wait list. And it shouldn't be that we should have to go pick up other apps to hold on to a car. So I don't know how this is going to play out, man. Losing Uber is going to be a big, big decision to make. And I hate to say that because Uber knows it too. And Uber has no problem taking advantage of us. Neither does Lyft. It is what it is. So anyway, we're staying positive all day. We hit our number. We hit our goal. This is a slow day, and I still hit the goal. So maybe that's where I'm supposed to be every Saturday night. Who knows? Anyway, hit the buttons below. That's going to wind up this vlog for today. I will be back tomorrow. Remember, still got to try to hit 500 for the weekend. I actually feel pretty good right now. After being like down for the last week and feeling it, I actually feel pretty good today. So, hey, maybe things are looking up. We'll see. All right, y'all, be easy. Peace.